One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. We got another thing from Lyft side though that is pretty good, and Sergio likes it. I'm sure other people will like it too. It's a little easier to see, but it's the Lyft Ride Challenge slider. So now you can kind of pick your slider, and you can get your bonus that way.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it was before, right? They'll back end load the last 5 trips will be like $20 each, and then the first like 150 will be like 80 cents or something, right? So you have to jump over that hoop to get to the big money. Now you can just slide it and choose your choose your challenge, which I think it's great. I mean, so to me, Lyft is they're not paying more. Don't get me wrong. But also one thing I figured out, Chris, is that if you don't do trips with Lyft, you're not going to get any incentives whatsoever. So when I do trips with Lyft, immediately next week,
one trip every 28 days for it
no,
to reset.
but even that, like if I did a few trips, immediately next week, my turbo showed up, some other challenges, not a ride challenge showed up, but turbo showed up, and then that bonus hour showed up. So I like what Lyft is doing. If you're not driving, you shouldn't be getting incentives. Once you drive, like few trips, and then they throw you some bones. I like that, right? And this is definitely an improvement on the existing ride challenge. What do you call this? Well, it's not a quest. Lyft calls it a ride challenge.
It was a challenge, but you had the little circles. Well, you had to choose, and you had the little circle. It was like it showed you the two different tiers. You had to have so many out of so many rides to get this particular level 1, and then level 2 was the next amount of rides. But what I like, so for those who are just listening and not looking, what they do is you have a customizer challenge, so you can customize your ride challenge. So it goes from 5 rides to 50 rides, and you can kind of slide and toggle in between where it's going to have different segments, and it's going to have the different bonuses that are available when it comes to the dollar amount, the amount of rides that you have to give. And then what's nice too is it has the breakdown. So on the left screenshot, it shows that you have it at 10 rides selected, so you're going to get a $20 bonus, which is $2. It's also says in there $2 for each ride, which that's actually kind of nice. So you can see that per bonus breakdown, or per ride bonus. And then it shows you the $11 bonus for 7 rides and $9 bonus for 3 rides. On the other side, if you select 40 rides, it's going to give you $122.50 bonus, and it's going to tell you $3.06 for each ride. The 30 rides, if you give 30 rides, it's going to give you an $85 bonus. If you give 10 rides on top of that, that's when you get $37.50 for a total of $122.50.
No, I love this.
I like this. This is kind of a cool little thing here.
This is very cool. The other thing is on the other one. Look, Lyft does send some ride challenges to people who drive, but then some of them are not doable, man. Like on a weekend, it'll be like 150, 200. I'm like, Lyft is not that busy in those cities. And then, you're sending it to them, but it's not doing any good. But if a driver knows they can knock out 20 trips, maybe at least they get something out of it, as opposed to because the other one was like winner take all kind of a thing, right? All or nothing. And I'm like, that's bogus. So this is good. I like this quite a bit. I haven't seen it in LA yet, but if they do this nationwide, I think this will definitely be a bonus for Lyft to grab some more supply, because I would do it. I mean, if I know I can do 20 trips and I'm going to only drive 10 hours, let's say that week, I'll just pick my 20 and then get some extra cash out of it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it's a little bit more towards how you drive too. So if you're just like a weekend warrior who goes out 1 or 2 nights and, you're going, 20, 30 rides or so, what you're doing normally. So you can actually slide it to that particular area. Or if you go out, very rarely or something, you can put it down to a minimum. So at least you're getting some sort of bonus. But if you're somebody who's doing it full time, you're out there 12 hours a day, then, you could slide it all the way up and, try to get more, because the more,
Well,
obviously, the more rides you give, the higher the bonus is going to be, supposed to be, per ride. But
well, the
and
other
time will
thing
tell if
that
that's going to actually stay like that or not.
yeah, the other thing I think about is like, let's say if you're multi-apping, which we suggest everybody does between Uber and Lyft, you should have both. So let's say that week Uber gave you a quest, and then you want to do it, it's better, but then you have some time to do it with Lyft. So do 10 trips maybe with Lyft, and then so you can grab something out of both companies, right? Let's say one week Uber doesn't give you any incentives, then you just slide it all the way and just work for Lyft. So I really, really like this. I think it's well done, and hopefully it works. Hopefully there are no glitches with these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've had
The thing I like the most about it, though, is that it gives you the per ride bonus if
yeah,
you select that. So you can actually see, okay,
see exactly.
this is going to give me $2 more per ride. This is going to give me 50 cents more per ride. This is going to give me $4, whatever it might be that you choose. So that I like there, because it's going to give you that spit out right there.
Yeah,
Other than
I,
that, it's just kind of nice too to be able to toggle.
yeah, I agree.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.